I've always liked adventure. I've always liked moving, believing it's part of my DNA, being a Kickapoo from Kansas, and the name means he who wanders, he who's here, and then he who's there. And I've enjoyed it. I just enjoy travel, I enjoy adventure, I enjoy nature. Having been stuck in the city, I was unhappy, and I try occupying myself with things and possessions, and it wasn't until I came out here, and we've been out on the out here 4 years, and it's not been until then that I felt true happiness. In traveling, I'd see the colors of the sand, and I'd see the color of the trees, and it would well up inside of me, just the joy. Being from the Pacific Northwest, it was very oppressing having the clouds always over you, and feeling like you're living in a terrarium, and come right about October through February, it's just dark and dank, and at springtime I'd always have this urge just to go, let me out of here, let me go. And so I convinced Mark, our first time going out, I had convinced him, let's just take the pickup, let's just throw the sleeping bags in the back of the pickup, and let's go down the coast. So we went down the coast, and down the Oregon coast, down the California coast. We pull into a Lowe's parking lot or truck stop, and we jump into the back and have our sleep through the night, and then go off for more adventure. And the magic of Santa Barbara really grabbed me. It was just absolutely just beautiful. The blue and the surf, and then seeing the people, the ebb and the flow of people who would be pulled up along the beach and spending their days on the beach, and when night would come, then they would find a safe place to park for the night, and then they'd come back out during the day, and basically live along the beach. And so it kind of grabbed our heart then. And then when we went back to, especially Mark's, and when we went back up into the regular world, into the 9 to 5, there was the frustration again. And at that time, Mark had a lot of time for computer surfing, and so he found Bob's blog, and came home one day and he said, "Hey, what do you think?" And I jumped all over it and said, "Yes, let's do this." And within 30 days, we had our everything sold in the house. We made a Craigslist posting, and we had garage sale for nonstop for a month. And with that, we converted. We bought a conversion van that we ripped the interior out, and we put a new interior in it, suiting our needs. And just life has not been the same. We stayed out for a couple of years, and then we went back to the Northwest, and there was kind of a panic about going back into that lifestyle. I didn't look forward to it. I found I've become more accepting of people. People I probably wouldn't have gotten to know because they are within this community, and getting to know them and just learning to love them, and from the diversity of walks of life. I've got friends who live in cars, and they're absolutely delightful. So I guess my prejudices have fallen away, and I think that's what I find the most surprising. What I found out here was the surprising thing too. What I found out here is that I know people deeper than I did when I lived for 17 or however many years in a community. People would go into their little lives and they'd shut their doors and you wouldn't know them. Out here, I've got friends that are deeper and truer than I'd had in a lifetime of living in the city.